Hello everybody, Ragtag Sagby here. Welcome to the next episode. In the last episode we played as Ivy, so how about we go as Talia for this one. There's a normal outfit. That one looks kind of nice. Ooh, I like the blue and purple, honestly. Let's go with this. Oh, that looks nice. Let's go with this weapon.
I'll cut your heart out.
Since she was too young to remember, Tala had lived the life of an assassin in the European assassins organizations known as the Birds of Passage. During the chaos caused when the evil seed rained down, she was set free into the outside world. Unable to grow accustomed to ordinary lifestyle, she drifted from land to land, siphoning the lives of others. One day she heard rumors of nightmare, her heart filled with excitement as she thought of finding another like herself. Tala pursued the rumors and finally made contact. She willingly gave herself completely to him. As a servant of the Cursed Sword, she had two duties, the release of Soul Edge and the quest for a new host body. Tala soared out into the world on wings of black feathers. Tala traveled the world looking for those who would make inappropriate vassals for the Cursed Sword. There was a warrior woman who had once shattered Soul Edge, and later had children. When she shattered the Cursed Sword, she had taken the fragment of it into her own body. Her children have been born with evil energy infused into their bodies. Tala visited Greece in order to get near those children.
Her desire to save her children from darkness drives her to battle.
I can't wait to see you in pieces. I'm ready to fight you.
Versus Sophia. Fight!
Don't get
Ow. Let's fight. Go for a swim.
You win!
Oh, you're so lucky. You got to die so peacefully.
Talia toyed with the mother of the prospective host bodies for a time before deciding to leave. If they continued to fight, it would surely turn serious. Talia didn't expect to lose. I'm sorry, what? We won that fight. But it would be stupid to take on any unnecessary injuries. This woman had once shattered Soul Edge. So I think it implies that I think she implies that her victory in 2 is also canon. And for Sophia, it would be best as careful, calming her excited body. She moved on to her next objective. Since the host had been found, hurry to the feeding Soul Edge. The children are still young to search for other hosts. Let's look for the freeing Soul Edge. Siegfried was the man who had sealed Soul Edge by piercing it with the spirit sword. Even now he carried the sword in hiding. In order to free Soul Edge, he had to find him. Tala picked up his trail and left Europe. Heading east, he had eventually left the land. As she traveled, she realized that someone was watching her.
The Almighty Ones have granted you a sword to cut your own path.
You'll be dead before you know it. A futile effort.
Versus Fuma Ninja. Fight!
A Fuma Ninja, alright. That's actually a pretty cool looking sword. I never did remember how you could make Ivy's sword open up like that. As I think I mentioned before, while I love Soulcalibur, I'm not that good at the Soulcal games.
You win.
Aw, you broke already. Oh well, I guess I'm done with you.
Talia eliminated the annoying spy and once again began following Siegfried. But it seems he had noticed Talia's presence. His movements were clearly those of someone trying to lose a pursuer. About the time she re-entered Europe, she had lost her target's trail. A short while later, a man appeared before her, claiming to know Siegfried's whereabouts.
I cannot allow a monster like you to possess that sword. I will not allow you to get in my way. Let's go!
That was ridiculous. What are you doing?
Versus Soulcalibur. Fight.
Let's fight Soulcalibur. And he's gonna kick my ass. Time to fall.
You win.
Way too quick. How boring.
Just as she suspected it had been a trap, Tala tried to corner the man with the scythe and prevent his escape, but he would disappear, leaving only brief words behind. The man who took the sword had been lying low since he shook you off his trail. He already knows about you. Don't expect things to be easy. Follow the man with the scythe. Tala remembered the man who had revived in the form of Nightmare. The small amount of evil energy had escaped the seal. The man with the scythe was surely that man. She traveled from land to land in search of him, but found no clues at all. It didn't seem he was going to allow himself to be followed that easily. Just who was this man? Tala had a feeling he was planning something. It might be necessary to eliminate him. Let's not give up the search. She had felt an impressive power from his soul. She would need to harvest it at some point. Devouring that soul would surely bring the great strength to her master, Soul Edge. Tala devoted herself to finding the man's trail and followed after him. He eventually headed west and entered a former capital city. Tala snuck inside the mansion into which the man had disappeared and saw that he had set it afire.
If love for her family is power, then no one is stronger.
Don't worry. I'm not expecting much from you. Hurry up, let's go!
So Sassamel is the one who starts the fire.
Fight.
Makes sense since he seems to be trying to erase traces of Soul Edge.
You win.
Ah!
How boring!
She felt like she was being watched.
Entrust your noble soul in your sword.
I'll make sure to grant you your death.
Also, how did Sassamel start the fire now that I think about it?
Versus Tira.
Because this catches an entire mansion on fire. Did nobody notice the fire, or did he manage to start a pretty big fire?
You lose.
Way too quick. How boring.
Amidst the flames, Tala searched for the man with the scythe. She defeated a guard she encountered, but in the end, she did not find the man. By the time the sun rose and the flames had been doused, Tala was already gone. Tala resumed her search for Siegfried. She grew certain that he no longer in Europe, and she headed east, seeking rumors from across the world. Upon hearing of a black giant who was rampaging in Persia, she suspected evil energy and headed for that land.
So you managed to live. Well, no matter. Versus Astaroth. Fight.
Time to beat up Astaroth. Ow. Pairing each other. Got the KO.
You win.
You deserve the most painful death imaginable.
Afterwards, she continued to hear rumors of the man with the scythe everywhere she went. It seems he was appearing before anyone who sought Soul Edge. What was his objective? If the man's objective was related to Soul Edge, then for now, she could just pursue Siegfried. The man with the scythe would eventually make contact with her on his own. Eventually, Tala learned that at the great empire to the east was searching for Soul Edge. If Siegfried had heard the same rumor, then he surely would appear there.
She has found the true meaning of strength.
I'll keep you company until you're destroyed. Are you ready for this?
Oh god.
Versus Xianghua. Fight.
Gonna fight Shang-Pai. Oh, she managed to grab me? And of course, she kicks my ass because apparently she's the hardest thing to fight in this game.
9.
I'm gonna kill you now. You ready? Okay, I have to do this. Let's go!
Versus Xianghua. Fight.
Oh my god!
You lose.
And that's the end of that!
9.
Wanna die now? My resolve cannot be swayed.
Versus Xianghua. Fight.
I hate you so much. What?
You lose.
You really did this to yourself.
How did that ring out me?
9.
You've come all this way just to die. You're going to regret this.
I'm gonna have to look back at that part after this recording. I wanna know how on earth I got ring out.
Gotcha.
Even if she blocked it, it should not send me to my doom.
You lose.
I know I can do this.
9.
You've been dead before you know it. I'm sorry.
I hate Shang-Ba so much in this game.
Versus Xianghua. Fight.
She should have been the final boss, because Jesus Christ! She's apparently the vein of my existence.
You lose.
Did I
Nine.
I can't wait to see you in pieces. I guess I'll fight ya.
Versus Xianghua. Fight.
Of course she breaks out of my grab. And then doesn't give me a chance to do anything.
There. Are you satisfied now?
9.
I'll make sure.
I think I'll just cut to a successful round.
Show me what you've got. Come on.
Versus Xianghua. Fight.
Or I could just beat her in 5 seconds as soon as I say that.
You got to die so peacefully.
Afterwards, she continued drifting from land to land in her efforts to capture Siegfried, but she found no sign of him. It was very likely that he had noticed his pursuer. One day, Tala realized that she too was being followed by someone. It was probably a relative of someone she had previously killed, or something of that nature. She wasn't afraid, but interference at this point would be annoying. In order to shake off her pursuer, she headed for a port city where the paths of east and west met.
His soul burns violently for vengeance.
Don't worry. I'm not expecting much from you.
You really want to do this?
Fighting Maxi.
Versus Maxi. Fight.
Okay, Maxi, you're gonna have to eventually stop blocking at some point.
You win.
Oh, you're so lucky. You got to die so peacefully.
It seems the man had judged Tala to be an enemy because of her evil energy. He too may have been one who was seeking to destroy Soul Edge, but it no longer mattered. He had already been eliminated. Tala remembered that she had entered the city in order to throw off her pursuer, and she quickly disappeared into the crowd. No matter how skilled the person following her was, there is no way they could pick up her trail now. Tala continued her search and finally succeeded in locating her prey. It seems he was heading even further east. He was probably following rumors of an organization in the far east that was collecting fragments of Soul Edge. When Tala entered Japan, she was caught up in an armed conflict. He must have set this up to shake her from his trail. At first, she was angry at this trickery, but soon lost herself in the enjoyment of the battlefield.
He lives only to challenge his own strength.
Keep you.
Ooh, I don't think we've fought in this stage yet in the project.
If you're going to stand in my way, you're...
Yeah, because you're Mr. Rugi stage.
Versus Mitsurugi. Fight.
I don't think we've ever encountered him naturally. And he's kicking my ass. God damn it. Come on, throw him. There we go.
You win.
You're no good either. Damn. What a waste of my time.
Afterwards, she continued to pursue Siegfried and eventually arrived at a cathedral in an area far from civilization. Her target was here, and so was Soul Edge. When she entered the cathedral, she sensed the Azure Knight. Being who contained the will of her master Soul Edge. Edge had come here as well. The time for her master to arise was at hand. But a pair of eyes that had followed Tala have now had her firmly in view.
You're absolutely irritating. Hurry up and disappear.
My clan members cry out for vengeance!
Versus Yoshimitsu. Fight!
Like Yoshi. And he kicks my ass! Oh my god.
Poor little child. That evil blade cannot be forgiven.
9.
I'm gonna kill you now. You ready?
Or not.
Yoshimitsu is angry. I know we took out a Fuma ninja and everything, but Jesus. Which I think that Fuma ninja she fights is supposed to be the one that Yoshimitsu fought betrayed him, but found out that she had it. What move is that? What was the whole force grab thing he was doing?
You win!
I get irritated just thinking about him.
Why did it not accept my input? Well, I guess you see what happened when you fail that. For some reason, it didn't accept my input. It took a few moments for her to break through the bars, blocking her way. The sharp sounds she had heard grew fainter. Tala hurried inside, the sound of a death scream echo in her ears. It seemed that the battle was over. Or was it her master that aided her inside? She had an uneasy feeling.
If you're after the sword, don't expect to get past here alive. Sorry to keep you. You're up next.
Versus Siegfried. Fight!
I'm a bit annoyed that the game didn't accept my input back there. Go for a swim, Siegfried.
You win!
Way too quick. How boring.
I'm impressed that you made it this far. Not bad at all. My dream is about to be realized. You, however, are not worthy of witnessing this glorious moment. Leave this place at once.
That is a sin that I could never forgive.
Time to fight Abyss.
Fight!
Get her soul edge weapon. Honestly, it looks really cool. And the neighbor's dogs are barking. Oh, come on.
You lose.
Let's see how many times this takes.
I'll make sure to grant you your death.
Versus Abyss. Fight!
Oh my god, he is angry today. That was a grab?
You lose.
This is absurd. I shall
9.
First off, I'm mad I didn't get the ring out. Secondly, that was a grab? How did he grab me?
Versus Abyss. Fight!
Oh my god.
You lose.
Oh, and also something I don't think I've ever mentioned while fighting Abyss. The timer is on infinite when you fight Abyss, so you cannot win by timeout. In case you're wondering about that.
Versus Abyss. Fight.
So you have to either take him out normally or get a ring out.
You win.
Way too quick. How boring. I have to hurry up and find a new body.
Were you looking forward to winning? Oh, I'm sorry.
Leave at once. It's for your own good.
What was that for?
I'm displeased. I'm very displeased. I get irritated just thinking about him. So this is the new host. Well, I guess I'll have to settle with this one for now.
And with that was her story, so we'll end things off here while I let you watch the credits. And we'll see who I play in the next episode. So if you enjoyed this episode, do like the video, it helps tremendously. Subscribe if you haven't already. Leave a comment down below on your thoughts on this episode, and share the video so more people can discover my content and help the channel grow. And I'll see you all next time. Later.
The legend will never die.